Welcome back to the Roundtable. I'm AwestruckVox. So this video has been a long time coming. It's an idea, a vision I've always had for quite some time, and I want this to be the first step into fully realizing it. Earlier in the week, I saw the My Hero Academia movie 2 Heroes in theaters. You see, anime films have become more and more common ground for limited releases in North American theaters. While I'm not sure the exact film it started with, everything really began to gain traction in 2014 for the North American English dub release of Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. And surprise, surprise, despite only being in theaters for about 2 days, it made some money. And then the last, Naruto the movie, had a subbed release shortly after its Japanese premiere, which again, made some money. Then Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F came around, Boruto the movie, One Piece films, all these 2D animated properties making bank in the theater. At least a pretty impressive profit for only being in theaters for a few days. And the fact both dubbed and sub showings sold out said a lot. Now for My Hero Academia in particular, I had to buy my ticket a week ago and it was already nearly full then. Seeing these anime films in theaters jam-packed with fans of the show really got me thinking, man, it'd sure be nice if we got lots of other 2D animated properties. There was SpongeBob Sponge Out of Water in 2015, but come on, that's SpongeBob. That was going to succeed. And during the summer we had Teen Titans Go to the Movies, but that did just okay at the box office. It made its budget back relatively quick, but it wasn't making any headlines. My Hero though, it did better than Predator and Nun at the box office. As of right now, its box office gross is $4 million after a week in North American theaters, with again, super limited showings. The My Hero Academia anime has only been around for 2 years, and it didn't gain traction with a mass following until last year. What's the point of me talking about all of this? You guys heard the title. How am I gonna tie anime back into Steven Universe? Eastern animation and Western animation are 2 different things. Sorta kinda, that's debatable, but anyways, it's rare for anime fans to also be fans of Western animation. So I do understand any preconceived notions of, oh, apples to oranges. But hear me out. Something that has greatly depleted over the last decade in animation has been made for TV movies. Someone who used to be the king of this was Cartoon Network. Yet the only Cartoon Network made for TV movie I can think of that was made in recent years was Regular Show the Movie, which actually had a theatrical screening when it premiered in California. That said, since these made-for-TV movies are already few and far between, when they actually happen, it's a pretty big deal. Combine that with the power of Steven Universe. The announcement of the Steven Universe movie was exciting for many fans. Whether they're just viewers of Cartoon Network, longing for more long-form content, or hardcore fans of the show itself. And that's the thing. Steven Universe is huge worldwide, but especially in North America. And although I'm not really using this as a compelling argument, I've actually discovered that a lot of My Hero fans also enjoy Steven Universe. That's just something I thought was neat. What I'm getting at here is something on such a grand scale as the Steven Universe movie shouldn't just be consumed on a television screen or a smartphone, tablet, whatever the case may be. It needs to be shown in theaters. And you may be thinking, why isn't it? Well, that has something to do with a little thing we like to call the Powerpuff Girls movie. You see, Cartoon Network's first attempt at putting one of their properties on the big screen didn't do so hot. You know what? Things were a lot different back then, and by that I mean gender roles and homophobia was a lot more acceptable. I don't want to make it sound like my experience was universal, but I think it's pretty obvious the reason the Powerpuff Girls movie didn't do well is because fans of the show weren't just girls, but boys. And most boys didn't want to go up to their parents going, hey, can you take me to see the Powerpuff Girls movie? Yeah, those 3 adorable bug-eyed freaks of nature. Come on, I promise it's not girly. Like, I guarantee that conversation rarely ever happened, just out of fear of being judged by their parents. But, you know, that's a whole societal issue. You know, we're getting better. We're not past it, but we're getting better. We wouldn't see a movie based off a show that's airing on Cartoon Network again until Teen Titans Go to the Movies, which again, did just okay. So it makes sense why Cartoon Network has never attempted such a thing ever again. And while I personally would have loved to see the Regular Show movie in theaters, by the time that movie came out in 2015, the show wasn't nearly as huge as it used to be. But Steven Universe, that fan base is still big. The show still receives a lot of attention, a lot of eyeballs on it. I do believe its following in the US rivals the likes of My Hero Academia. It's nowhere as big as, let's say, Dragon Ball or Naruto, but you can't undermine the fact that this show has pull. And it can and has pulled in a lot of money. So today, I want to make a stand. I want to show Cartoon Network there's interest for this film. I'm excited to launch my plan to get the Steven Universe film in theaters as a limited release. Start small, but how do we go about this? Well, let me get one thing out of the way. It's 2018. Change.org petitions aren't the move anymore for television.
Although if you ask me, they never work.
What we need to do is get Cartoon Network's attention directly. And no, I'm not saying, oh, their office is marching. Oh, we want the movie. Cartoon Network's unfair. Christina Miller's in there. No, none of that. I'm saying we're launching a social media campaign. Something that's fun, simple, and effective. Thus, I'm calling this movement Steven Saturday. Just hashtag Steven Saturday. So how does this work? What do you do? It's simple. Every single Saturday from here on out, we're going to take Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, YouTube by storm. Share fan art, theories, memes, whatever you want with the hashtag Steven Saturday and tag Cartoon Network in the post, mentioning somewhere in the post that you support the idea of the Steven Universe movie going to theaters. Again, as a limited release. Show them that you would financially compensate them to watch this film on the big screen. And if you don't think it'll work, how do you believe Toonami came back? A social media campaign. Granted, Adult Swim did create said campaign, but it was the fans who trended Bring Back Toonami every single week for almost 2 months until Adult Swim gave them what they wanted. Adult Swim, Cartoon Network, technically they're considered 2 different channels. They operate and function separate from one another, but they're also under Turner Broadcasting. I know my audience. Because of you guys, we were able to trend Steven Universe in the United States on the top 10 trends 3 times in the past. We all came together as a community and showed our support for the series. And I know we can do it again. I'm not saying we're gonna be trending all over the place every single weekend, but every Saturday, we need to blow Cartoon Network's mentions the hell up. Just every Saturday. Tag them in your cosplay. Tag them in your memes. Tag them in your AMVs. And now that we have a streaming computer in the office, well, I can't this weekend because of New York Comic-Con, I'll try my best to frequently stream Steven Saturday. Just sit back, play video games, talk about episodes, show me memes for a few hours every Saturday. Again, except this upcoming Saturday at the time this video is uploaded. And we are going to rock Cartoon Network socks off. Guys, we can do this. I know we can. And I can already see the happy expressions on everyone's faces going to see this movie. Fans young and old. Whether if you're in elementary school, high school, college, and I know it'll be a fantastic experience. So please, if anyone at Cartoon Network is watching this, like higher up, trust me. Put this in theaters for a few days, and that bank account gonna be looking crispy. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, thank all of you for watching this. I have no doubt we can get this film in theaters. And if you agree, give this video a like, share, and if you're new here, subscribe. You can also hit that bell for notifications for all things Steven. And we also have a Patreon. Consider supporting us. I've been AwestruckVox. I hope you guys have an awesome day. And this Saturday, you better be ready to blow up social media. Bye!